Hey there folks, Paul Oz here. This isn't a standard video. Today, I'm talking to you guys because it's the road to NAMM here. It's Thursday the 15th of January, 17th of January, good God. And I'll be, well, this time next week I will have performed my set at the Fortin booth, well, the Neural DSP booth, not the Fortin booth, and thought I'd document the process. I have been going over the song Unbinding of Anu. I'm just tying my shoes, can you tell? And I'm going to be making it into drop A instead of drop G, which means all the melodies have to get switched around a little bit, and it's like kind of a pain in the ass, but I just, you know, I haven't written enough Void Star material that I really like to demonstrate that stuff. It's also mostly on 8th string, my own damn fault. Now 8th string music is great, and I can't play any of it because they only have a 7th string available at the booth this year, which is totally cool. I just need to transpose music to do this. So I'm in the process of, like, right now I'm literally uploading the announcement that I'm going to NAMM onto YouTube. Like, it's almost done. Nice. But yeah, basically this is what's been going on. I'm going to grab you for a sec here. Come along for the ride. So this is the Aristides 08OS I'm using for all the re-recording. For some reason I like the bare knuckle Aristides customs for heavy stuff more than the cold sweats. I've been using this Rev Generator 100p. I'm not actually using the grind, but I'm using the Zool and the Roach so I can split up the signal if I want to record DI and stuff like that. That's my power supply. Thank you very, very much. And yeah, that's basically it. Like, I'll be playing Entropy and the Land of Secrets song Unbinding of Anu. And I really, really want to make it as best as I possibly can. So I'm going to be doing it, like, re-recording all the layers. I've already moved the MIDI around, and like I'm using east-west audio stuff in terms of MIDI. So the choir, the brass, and the string section is all going to be really, really high fidelity, right? It's just like, holy shit, I have to get this together fast. So I'm so far at 1.5 songs for my set, and I need at least 2 more. And I'm a little bit stressed out, but let's see what happens. Let's see how things get finished. I've done all the rhythm guitars for Unbinding of Anu, and I've done just a little bit of the leads. I'm going to do bass next. I'm just spent. I don't want to do leads for the rest of the day. I have a friend in from the Netherlands right now, so it's like I have to also deal with entertaining a guest, and it's just so much all at once, and that's just life sometimes, hey? So anyway, let's go on this little journey together, I suppose. Countdown to NAMM is at 6 days, give or take. Alright, next round. So this is the mix and song so far. Pretty serious, right? So the thing about it is that, like, the bass is now done. And the bass being done is great because now, like, all the rhythms are finished. So all I need to do is fill in lead harmonies, mix it, and so that's amazing, right? So pretty productive first day. I had a latte. I woke the fuck up, which is really nice. I had a couple of sugary things to give myself some calories because I haven't eaten since last night. And I don't mind that. I don't like eating breakfast anymore. I don't know what that's about. But I don't like breakfast. And that's about it. But so far so good, right? Like, I've gotten a lot done. One thing that I remember Devin Townsend saying was that if you push the bass a little bit forward, like you move the whole of the bass a little bit to the left in the timeline, just a tiny bit, you have a heavier and more brutal attack in a way. And I really dig that. I really abide by that. You're kind of playing with the metronome and the way that the transient hits versus the way that the chords and the sounds hit. So it sounds heavy as shit. That's all I can tell you for sure. Hey folks, Paul is here once again. This is day 2 of prep for NAMM. My song The Figure Under the Sun has been converted from 8th string mode to 7th string mode once again, except for instead of it being in drop G, it's in drop A now. So I tuned it up, and it sounds a little bit more nasally than I expected. I don't really love that sound, but what can you do? This is a funny song because it's not only drop A, but it's also drop D. So it's A, D, ADGBE, and that's a really bizarre tuning, but it works for this song, so I'll probably have to do this one first, get it over with, maybe second, I don't know. But between this and Unbinding of Anu, and then Entropy and Dust, it's going to be quite a little set list. I practiced Dust earlier to get the solo down, and the solo is just like, oh my god, but so far so good, folks. So this is day 2 checking in. Unbinding of Anu, I finished all the rhythms on all bass, finished all the rhythms and bass for this, save for like the middle rhythm parts, like the extra rhythms, extra harmonies, I should say. But yeah, basically ready to go. I am beat. I was teaching. Yesterday was a night of partying and just kind of settling into the mood that NAMM's coming in a second, and I'm ready to play this Fortin performance so I can chill the hell out for a little while. Hey there, folks. Pause here again. So I just wrapped up doing the backings for the Figure Under the Sun and the Unbinding of Anu, Unbinding of Anubis, and I'm just bouncing literally right now. This is the bounce of Unbinding of Anu. I'm not sure if the camera will focus on that, but it's really good to be at this point. It's now Monday at 10:50 in the morning. I have to fly, not tomorrow, but the morning after, and I'm coming down from a cold right now. In the last 2 days, I basically hauled ass and got the Figure Under the Sun done and Unbinding of Anu done. It's been a huge process for me just to really hustle hard and keep my mouth shut basically and get things done. And I'm quite tired, so there might be some more sleep in my near future, but now I have the whole set ready, so I can continue practicing with my trusty 070. Shut up, truck. I know that there's going to be a Hapa 7-string guitar there. That's going to be in standard, and I have to drop tune it a couple of times and then tune it back up to E. And I'm just hoping that it's going to be okay, because I really don't want to have a Floyd situation, because then I really am in trouble, you know what I mean? So hopefully everything will work out just fine. I think that it will, but the set is ready now to practice it 6 or 7 times, and then after that I'm basically ready to go for the show on Thursday, for the demo, I suppose is what it is. So that's all for now. I'll see you soon. I'll check in probably over the flight at NAMM or something like that, or when I'm on my way to the airport. I don't know. It's going to be a fun little video. So cheers, guys. Hey folks, Paula's here for the last installment of this little video documentary I made about getting ready for my very first NAMM demo. I just arrived back in Vancouver. It was a crazy show. I met so many students of mine, I met so many friends of mine. I got to see my old colleagues at Aristides and I had so much fun and it was a wonderful time. The performance, as you just saw, you know, it had its moments where it was a little bit confusing as to what you're hearing. The audio was not the best in the world, but the NAMM sound police came by and they had to roll down my volume mid-song, which definitely screwed me up, but that's just part of the trade, you know what I mean? That's part of the deal. I had a lot of fun filming and getting all of this together. I hope that whoever is watching this, that you've enjoyed this. This is very, like, I just decided, why not document this kind of thing, you know, and let people see what it takes to get to the point where you're ready to perform at NAMM in front of like so many people. It was so many people at the booth. Thank you to everyone who came out, and to Neural DSP, and to Fortin, and to Zach Corey, and to Mike Fortin, and to Gus, oh my God, all these guys were so amazing and they gave me such a great opportunity. I'm just thankful, even though I was a bit of a guinea pig, I'll say, because I was the first one up, bud. It was a great time and I think I played well by the very last song and I'm proud of that. So hope that you've enjoyed this and I'll catch you later, YouTube. If you like this kind of content, subscribe. You know, I have a Patreon too. I mean, sometimes I even forget about that. No, I'm kidding. I have a Patreon, it's patreon.com/paulaz. Support me there if you want to hear some tracks that are not probably ever going to be released but are kind of cool. It's a place for the true fans of myself to basically just like get exclusive content. It's a good deal actually. It's like $1, or if you want to support more it's like $5, but I don't really think anyone should pay more than $5 for music demos that are kind of irregular. It's kind of ridiculous, right? Anyway, cheers YouTube. I'll see you next time.